will.
This is a warning before this video. It may contain racial slurs, sexual innuendo, homophobic remarks, religious comments, stupid stunts. So please don't try this at home. Hey, this is the story so far. This is Captain Butt Pirate.
I'm 7. And I'm the dirty fireman.
And we welcome you to the show this week. Happy Halloween, everybody. So, we're going to start off with my zombie tip of the week. And it's going to be, zombie tip of the week. Yeah, right. Zombie law. And we're going with law number 3, which is to have a survival plan. I'm going to expound upon that right away because, in our previous 2 zombie laws, I've given you suggestions on things that you need so that you can survive very quickly. Because when zombies are coming at you, you need to make sure that you're able to get out. But having a survival plan is for the long term. And in the long term, you're going to need to know what you're going to do about your food, your shelter, your transportation. Because believe me, when the zombie plague hits, everybody's going to be trying to get out of town to get somewhere, and they're all going to die in their fucking cars. And so if you try and get into a car and go somewhere, most of the roads are going to be blocked. So you're going to need to find alternate routes and alternate means of transportation. And that could be anything from a motorcycle to a 4-wheeler to also using a truck, because trucks, as you know, can go off-road.
And actually, with motorcycles, I'd say no to motorcycles. I mean, 2 wheels and, with zombies, if they come jumping out at you, bam, you're done. That's it. Sure, they may be fast, but there's no way I'd ever...
You can go between cars, is the point here.
Yeah, the point is...
Well, okay, and if I'm in a car and I see a motorcycle coming up in my rear view, I'm going to throw the door open. Just so
Right, but then you're able to take the motorbike.
Yeah.
So,
up until I get like a mile down the road and somebody else does it to me.
Well, just watch where you're going. Also, in your survival guide, you also need to make sure that you plan for the future, because right off the bat, you're planning on your immediate survival, but you also got to plan for what's going to happen after your prepared food supply runs out, or the food supply that you're able to pick up right away. That includes farming, hunting, making sure that you've got power resources, whether it's wind, solar, or whatever. And also, you're going to want to have a list of people that you're going to try and stick with, possibly people that you're going to save. I do know that I've got my kids that I'm going to save, and there may be one special other person out there by that time that that apocalypse hits. If not, then you know what? I'll just have to go as is.
Who knows? It could be a spur of the moment thing.
Hey, you want to be saved? All you have to do is sleep with me.
Very good possibility there too.
I'm with my husband. Does he have a plan? No?
I don't care if he has a plan. I've got a gun. So just make sure that you're well prepared ahead of time, and that's what this survival plan is all about. Is you're going to be panicking, but in the back of your mind, once things have calmed down, then you're able to go to the plan and put it in action. And so there you have it for this week. And we're going to head over to Derek for this week's Matt's mechanics tip.
Alright, so here's what I was talking about. Everybody that pulls their own engine, you have to take it out piece by piece because that's the easiest way to pull an engine, right? You have your crank pulley on the front. It's always a bitch to get off. It doesn't matter what you do. You could have just barely put it back on. It's a bitch to come off. So what you do is you take a rope, then you wrap it around the back side of it, and then hook it to the back of your car, like another car, and you just pull it tight, and then when you tap it with a hammer, then it helps a lot. It makes it come off like 3 times faster.
Wow. All right. I guess we're up for Dustin's luck tip.
I'm going to go ahead and say never trade what you want most for what you want now. I think that's a pretty good one, because there's a lot of people that do that.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And I have to definitely agree with that. Don't think that hot babe that's strutting around in front of you right at the moment's worth more to you than the girl that's meant something to you for quite a long time. So, yeah, I agree with that. And now I guess we're going back to Derek.
Derek, what rides your ass?
Alright, so here's what rides my ass this week. Last night, actually.
So it's Halloween, right? Everybody wanted
last
to leave.
night.
Well, we're at work. It's like 11:58. Like 12 kids come in. They're like, "Hey, heard bowling and shoes are free, so we want to do that." And we're like, "We close in 2 minutes, and we can't stay open if you're not paying." We're like, "Whoa, you said we get a free game of bowling and shoes tonight," and just started going off. So what bites my ass is little Mexican moocher kids that try to. No, it doesn't.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're Mexican or not. Anybody
they
that
were
comes in at the
Mexican.
last moment expecting things that happen when you're about to
They
close.
expect you to go out of your way for free. Sorry, for free. It doesn't happen.
Yeah. I can agree with that too.
Awesome.
Well, now on to the news. This week I actually came across a news story today that really disturbed me because I am a proud father of 4. And, you know, I know there are many addictions out there. Everybody has their own addiction. My addiction is, you know, I'm addicted to pop. I just can't seem to stop drinking it, and I wish that I could, because then I could lose the 20 extra pounds that I'm hanging on to. Seriously, I went to the doctor this week, and I weigh 224 pounds, and I'd actually like to drop that 24 pounds and get down to 200. So I'm hanging right around a good weight, but I really want to get down to 200. So anyway, it's sidetracked, but I'm talking about addictions here. This woman, and I know a lot of people out there are addicted to this, and it's basically shameful for you people that are addicted to it. Me, I know that I can handle my addictions as far as video games go, and so I'm very disturbed when I saw this. And it's a story about a woman who killed her baby for interrupting her Farmville time. Farmville on Facebook. There are so many people that are addicted to this stupid game, and everybody plays games on Facebook.
Not me.
Well, I shouldn't say everybody. I know a lot of people do. Okay, but and I play games, but I don't let it take over my my life. So
Derek.
Derek, you have no room to talk there, Parker.
Hold on,
okay,
I only have 3
no.
tomatoes left.
Hey, I'm not addicted to Farmville. I'm addicted to Mafia Wars, alright? Get off my back.
You're addicted to a ton of games. Okay, that's all I see on your page.
Like I said,
I'm bored when I get on there.
like I said, just wait. You'll see it. One day there's going to be one called Realville. Parker just got the clap from some Indian bitch in Realville. Oh!
On to the story. A woman pled guilty to second-degree murder this week after she shook her baby for interrupting her while she was playing Farmville, resulting in his death. The 22-year-old Alexandra Tobias told police that she got angry because her 3-month-old son, Dylan, was crying while she was playing Farmville on Facebook. A 3-month-old baby, defenseless, cannot help itself. Okay, yeah, I get frustrated with my kids, and they're all 4 years old and up. And I got to tell you, I don't get to the point where I got to grab them and shake them, any of them. I never have. I mean, I've gotten angry at them, but, you know, especially when they're a baby, you do not grab them and shake them. I mean, come on. This is what shaken baby syndrome was all about.
And I guarantee your virtual crops aren't going to expire in the 2 minutes it's going to take you to calm your baby down.
Yeah, whether you got to change a diaper or give him a bottle or whatever you got to do. I mean, come on, be a fucking parent here. So... Second degree, she was charged with second degree murder for that, and then she said that she shook the baby, then had a cigarette to compose herself. Okay, so not only was she frustrated and shook the baby for a second, then she goes out and has a smoke. Then she says she shook him once more, and she said that she may have also hit his head during the shaking. I'm pretty sure that when I'm wrestling with anybody, I know when they've hit something, because you can feel a body hit something. And so I'm sure that, you know, a baby is, about maybe 10 pounds at the most there. When you're slinging that around, you're going to feel it when it hits something. So I know that she probably felt the body hit. So hopefully she's going to either fucking get the death penalty or life in prison for this bullshit.
But you know, this I think they should reinstate some of the old stuff, like have a public lynching, boom.
I agree with that, definitely.
Or firing squad. That
I
Well-
second that motion.
I mean, the lethal injection is just bam. You know, you fall asleep,
Some
you're
states
gone.
you can still request the alternative. Some places have the hanging. Some places have the firing squad.
Not anymore.
Ooh.
Not anymore.
You
Guillotine.
can still request the firing squad
Nope.
out in like towards Maine.
No, they talked about it because just recently
That one guy got the firing
the
squad
inmate
because
here
he
in
asked
Utah
for it.
had it.
Well,
And,
he asked for it back when he was charged, like a long time ago.
Yeah,
And so
those are
since
the,
it was
those are the only
legal then-
people. The only people that can are the people that were
Okay, so
charged with
it's-
murders before
it's
it was
pretty much
outlawed.
gone.
Yeah.
In my
so-
opinion, that bitch needs to spend the rest of her life in prison by herself.
Without Farmville.
behind bars to where she can see the guards playing Farmville. That way, and with duct tape over her mouth.
She's like,
so she
"Oh,
can't
your
get
cops are
out."
gonna die."
So Tony's just walked into the studio. Tony, you want to come on camera or no?
Come on, I've
I've been trying
I
for the
tell
last
you,
5 minutes to get her back there.
Yeah,
You-
Parker's been trying for a while.
You have the option of coming on and doing your female perspective.
Oh, why'd you
Oh,
touch the screen?
I didn't touch the screen.
But I don't have a female perspective for this week. Just
You don't need to have one.
that's okay.
Actually, yeah, I do, because I wrote it down on Facebook. It was just be happy.
There you have it.
Not only just be
That's not
happy,
even
but
on my-
do what makes you
play on
be
that.
happy.
There you have
That's
it.
my
We didn't
female
hear any of that.
perspective for this week.
Tony.
From Tony, who was off camera.
That was not
Wow.
on my phone like 20 minutes ago.
Wow. Awkward. Anyway, the song that was playing was I Got the Clap and I'm Giving It to You.
This is our song of the week,
That's
apparently.
the stupidest song ever. I've heard it so much now.
I swear this is the Wiggles.
That's it.
I'm telling you, this was actually on one of their episodes. And I'm giving it to you.
Actually, yeah. That's
It
probably
was
what it is.
because they sat there and the little kids all clapped, but it wasn't meaning towards
Oh,
that clap. It was meaning towards little kids learning how to clap.
Whatever, it's just like Disney hating Jews and women. So,
Thanks for hating me, Dad.
by the way, I don't know
Disney hates
if you've ever seen. Have you ever seen in Aladdin when he's stepping off the thing? He says, "Pretty little teenagers, take your clothes off." That's what he whispers.
You know what? Actually, I have seen that.
Yeah.
So
Seen what?
In Aladdin, that's what he says. Right when he's up on the balcony as he's stepping off, he whispers something. And if you go back and watch it, he says, "Pretty little teenagers, take off your clothes."
not anymore. None that.
no, yeah.
And their whole digitally remastered thing, they took all that out. So you have to
Digitally
download
remastered,
copies.
not subliminal.
Subliminal message free.
I'd like to. On a final note, I'd like to throw out a shout out to the Paranormal Investigations team of Utah. They were the people that gave us our tour on our last video. So, you can find them at PITeamofUtah, all one word, .com online if you're interested. They're definitely they're related to the Ghost Hunters team, and so shout out to them, especially Heather and Jenny, who were our tour guides. We really did like them on the tour, and I think that's probably going to do it for this week.
Hell yeah! Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy
This
Halloween. We'll see y'all later.
this has been Captain Butt Pirate,
7.
And the Dirty Fireman.
and we'll catch you next time.